La, 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 la. Hello? Oh, hello. I'm Uncle Longbeard and today I'm going to talk with you about... Yes, about the cars. Why is that? Because I realized that actually cars are better than motorcycles. And why is that? You might think about obvious things like crashes and weather and so on and so forth. No, that's not important, everyone is thinking about that. I will tell you the real issues with motorcycles. And I'm completely serious. Let's talk about serious issues with motorcycles, because there is plenty of them. And especially for you, I've made a list of things where cars are much better than bikes. And the first thing is that motorcycles are really dangerous. Well, when you are riding your motorcycles, you are meeting the other bikers, and they are all waving at you like, hello, and stuff like that. And what's happening there? They are losing control over the bikes, obviously, doing that, right? Or that, or whatever that is. And that's dangerous to ride with one hand. Look at me now, it's so dangerous, right? But also what's happening, because that hand is risen up. There is no blood circulation right now up here, right? And that's dangerous because there could be less blood in your brain, right? So remember that, and let's go to the second thing. Second thing is you can get seasickness on your motorcycle. Yes, that's right, you can get that. Look what's happening when you are driving a car. You are sitting flat, just relax and just doing this. Wee, 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 right? But what's happening when you are riding your bike? Well, then you are doing this constantly, like bends, corners and things like that. And all of a sudden, you are like on the sea, right? Cornering and moving yourself. And then all of a sudden, what could happen? And it could be even worse because you are wearing a helmet and then your shield, the face shield is closed. And then when you... Well, imagine that, right? So remember that. This is deadly serious. Right, it is. Okay, let's go to point number 3. So what's happening when you are traveling on a bike and you are stopping somewhere next to the road? Sometimes you are tired, you want to stop, drink a coffee. And then obviously when you are riding a bike, you are seeing, oh, there are bikers there, so I will stop there. Or maybe it's different, you stopped somewhere for a coffee and then another biker is riding, passing you by and seeing, oh, the biker is there, so he's stopping as well. There is a real danger that you will be friends with that person, because that person probably rides or likes the same sort of motorcycles that you do. And that's dangerous because you are starting a conversation, and by starting a conversation I mean you need to talk, you need to share even phone numbers or something, and you can have prolonged conversation, and then you will lose a lot of time during your life. Obviously you are wasting your energy, like when you are talking, right? It's just ridiculous. In a car you are basically safe, you are just driving and you are safe. You don't need to talk with some morons out there, right? That's much better. So let's go to point number 4. And number 4 is the health issue. Well, it's not a big issue, but still some sort of aesthetical thing. Because when you are riding a bike, when you are riding a motorcycle, you are getting dumber and dumber each day, and you kind of behave like an idiot, like, like because you are meeting people and seeing things, and then you are smiling a lot, basically. And if it made you smile, it means also that it made you dumber, because who is smiling a lot? Like only an idiot, right? And because of that, you are actually developing a lot of wrinkles around your mouth here and around your eyes here, so you will look bad. After a few years of riding motorcycle, you will just look bad. Also, probably you will grow a beard, because to mask it, obviously, because then your face look nasty, and you need to grow a beard to mask it. And I don't know what would you do if you are a girl. That's a disaster, right? So, have that in mind, and let's go to point number 5. And number 5 is that your debt to certain people or to society could grow up. Well, how is that? Simply because when you are riding motorcycles, sometimes your motorcycle will break down and you are stopping, and someone might actually stop and want to help you. What does it mean? You will have a debt to that person and to the society in general. Basically, that person would help to fix your bike, and then you will feel, oh, I need to help the others as well. What a stupid idea. Let's imagine you are driving your car and someone stopped on the pavement or someone stopped on the hard shoulder, and then you need to stop and help that person. Yuck! How come? That's just stupid. What for? Waste your time, energy and everything to help some person. That's just ridiculous, right? And on motorcycle, your debt is just growing and growing constantly because there is plenty of situations like that. You will need to help someone or people will help you, and then you will feel bad because you need to help them back. And then what does it mean at the end of the day? There is like plenty of people and you can spread some diseases between, when you are socializing. So it's really bad, right? It wouldn't happen in a car. So the cars are much better. And let's go to point number 6, because it will make things even worse. And number 6, that's one of the worst issues with motorcycles, actually. In a car, you are just resting and it's a pleasant place to be, while on a bike, you are actually constantly in a rush. You need to think, you can't relax. How come? Well, when you are driving a car and then you see the traffic jam or even traffic lights or whatever, but let's say traffic jam, what are you doing? You are basically stopping and you are waiting as everyone else, right? So what can you do then? You are relaxed. You are just waiting, relaxed, your car is comfortable, you've got radio, possibly CD player, so you can listen to the music, right? And also, well, most people are doing that. You can text one another, right? That's what car drivers are doing, quite common, yeah? So that's good, sure, yeah. But on a bike, what you need to do on a bike, you are filtering, right? Some people can say it's safer because you are safer in between the cars, like than, standing in a row with them. If someone will hit you in the back, rear-end you, it's much safer to be in the bike in between cars. Oh, what a bollocks, In a car, you are safe because you've got metal around you, and obviously that's pretty obvious. But what's more important, let's not talk about bullshit, some sort of bullshit. Let's talk about real issue. On the bike, you need to be concentrated. You need to think all now and then. And on the car, you just relax. And if the traffic jam is like really long, you can take a nap even, it's half an hour. Oh, that's good. You will be fresh and you will be healthy thanks of that. And on the bike, no way. You need to go. You need to be in a rush. It's nervous, it's stressful, and it's really, really bad for your health. Luckily, there are some places on this planet, some countries, which banned filtering. And thanks God for them, it's really good when you can just stop on your bike as well. Except obviously on bike you need still to have your legs on a tarmac and to balance your bike, which is stupid. But anyway, at least you can relax a tad bit. Almost like in the car. But obviously in a car it's much, much better. It's a terrible idea to ride a motorcycle, and I will stop doing that. I will just drive my car. I strongly advise you to do the same. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, if you agree with me, just share my video and let others that motorcycles are stupid. Basically, yeah, stupid. Yeah, right? And if you know more reasons why motorcycles are bad, let me know in the comment sections. I want to hear that. I just scratched the iceberg. It's just the top of the iceberg, really. There is plenty of reasons why actually cars are much, much better. So guys, I hope you learned something today on this educational video. And if you did, don't forget to give me thumbs up. Obviously, buy me a beer, the link is down there in the description, and you can also buy yourself a gift in my Etsy shop down there. Thanks for watching, cheers! And don't forget, cars, yeah, motorcycles, or yeah, you will know what to do. Thanks.